Hi everyone, welcome back to Java 1 for All. In this video we are going to talk about two concepts, autoboxing and unboxing. Well, they are pretty straightforward. One of them you already know. What's happening here is autoboxing. What is autoboxing? Autoboxing is when Java will convert the primitive type into the wrapper, basically changing from primitive to object. And this is called autoboxing. And as you probably guessed, the unboxing is exactly the other way. Imagine that we have an integer and we have a wrapper from this integer. From now on, this wrapper will be converted into a primitive type, and this is called unboxing. So Java is going to do that automatically. So most of the time, you don't want to do that through one of the methods available in these classes. For example, inside the wrapper object, you have, for example, available int value that will return the primitive type of the integer. But this is the same as this. Fewer code, less chances of having bugs. So I would advise to always go this way. And as you saw, we have other options. We have byte value, we have short value, double value, float value, long value, and toString. So basically all these methods, they will change into the return that we have available on the right side. And this is only possible because now we are working with objects and not primitive types anymore. Another thing is most of the requests that you are going to receive when we are talking about, for example, HTTP requests, sometimes the value will be available as string. And for example, let's say that you have the number 2000, but usually they will come up like this. So all of the wrapper classes, they offer you a way to easily parse them. So for example, integer, and I'm calling the class here because they are static methods. So we have parse int, and we have the same for all of them. So for example, for byte, we have parse byte, and even for boolean, we have parse boolean. But for character, we do not have parse character because a string can never be a character. The interesting thing about boolean is that we can call boolean.parse boolean, and the value that we send here is case insensitive. It means that I can send like this and it will check if it is true or false. So in this case, it just checks if whatever you passed here is equals to true. So if print this value, we will see true. Okay, let me just fix this. I can add the catch calls because we were working with IOException, or I can just fix this one. And let's go back here, Ctrl+Shift+F10. As you can see, we have true. If I send even null, it will print false. So basically, if you open the parse boolean, you will notice that basically they are just checking if equals ignore case, the value that you're sending here to true. Now, from all of this, I think one of the most interesting ones is what the character offers us. So the character class will offer several methods that will help you in your daily work. For example, if you want to know if the character is a digit, so we have character.isDigit, and for example, you can send this number 9 and it will print true or false. So it has isDigit, is letter, or is letter or digit. You can use, for example, is uppercase, even true uppercase as well. It's the same for is lowercase and true lowercase. If you execute now, even if there are numbers, you will see that the two lowercase and two uppercase, if they are not digits, if they are not letters, you are going to just get the number back. Either number or special character, it will just return whatever you sent as argument. And is uppercase, it's the same. It's working either with digits or letters, and if it's not a letter, of course, it's going to print the value false. But if you have a letter, for example, A, Ctrl Shift F10, you will notice that we have the value true. So all of these methods, they were created to speed up your development. So they are business logic that you would have to think a lot to figure it out, but Java is providing that out of the box for you. That's why these videos are about utility classes that are going to make your job faster, is going to make it easier, and probably cleaner and easier to understand than if you were writing, for example, something like this in your code. So this is everything that I wanted to tell you. Let's continue in the next video. I think for the wrapper classes, basically that's it. I think we can start with something different in the next one. So let's see what interesting things we are going to talk about in the next video. Bye.